Hi, this is Eternally Erica. Make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. I did, in fact, look up the spiritual meaning of a Ragamese cat because that is the technical breed of my kitten because she is Siamese and Ragdoll. So they do call that a Ragamese. The fact that they are highly in tune with the spiritual realm, they are known to be like psychic. Siamese cats are actually known as like a psychic cat breed. And these cats are heavily in tuned with spiritual, the spiritual realm. So I did read too that like when like a witch's familiar comes across them, like the cat will choose like the person, that it's a divinely guided type of relationship, and that they are known to actually really help psychics and people trying to do like self-growth and really helping them like know who they are and find themselves. The fact that they are so in tune with that type of work is just more confirmation to me that I was definitely meant to have this cat. Because also the way I found this cat was such a weird thing too. I had went to high school with somebody that I never even was, we weren't friends or anything, but we were like neighbors and we were on the same bus when we were in high school. But and I do know people that knew her. But just we never had spoke before, but she had randomly posted that she fosters and, helps rehome kittens. She works with somebody who like works through a shelter or whatnot in the town that we had grown up in. And, she had posted that she had Siamese ragdoll kittens, and I reached out and I was like, hey, I would love to have one of those. So, and, because I had just mentioned too, like a couple weeks ago, I did a post and I had mentioned how like in the future I would consider getting like a Maine Coon or something that is like really fluffy. And the fact that this cat came across me is so, and I've always loved Siamese. My Bengal cat that I used to have was also, mixed with a Siamese, because they mix Siamese cats with an Asian leopard cat to make Bengal cats, like with the snow colors. So mine was considered a snow Bengal cat. He was like a cream color. He was the color of like a Siamese. So my, current cat is also like that cream color. Oh, and she too is a Leo. And my other cat was named Leo and was also a Leo. So I think that is like destiny that I came across this cat, and I definitely believe that, this was like a divinely guided partnership, because the odds of me finding a cat that is also linked with the spirit realm and psychic abilities, if that's not a sign, I don't know what is. So maybe somebody else is thinking about getting a Siamese or a ragdoll or a Ragamese cat, and that could be a symbol for somebody. She is the sweetest cat, and I am obsessed. My kids will not leave this cat's side. They are in love. My husband as well. We're all like fighting over who gets to play with this cat more. So I'm going to use my Alice in Wonderland deck and get into this reading. Enough ranting, but I just thought that I had to point that out, that is actually a very spiritual cat breed. So who would have thunk it? Seven of Spears reversed, so somebody's ready to end the fighting. Page of Hedgehogs reversed. There was a lack of stability in a connection. Somebody may have been too immature. Or this was like a connection that was in the getting to know each other phase. Maybe you started talking to somebody and it never exited a talking stage because there was no like solid ground to go by. Like maybe nobody, there wasn't much solid planning going into this or whatnot. Okay, 3 of Spears reversed. So you're getting over heartbreak. Maybe this person was still getting over heartbreak, or you were when you first met each other. Okay. Or maybe somebody never wants to commit again because they are still heartbroken from a past connection. 8 of Spears. Then we have the World reversed. Okay, somebody may be getting hit with some... You know, this is like the end of a karmic cycle, or like... Maybe somebody's getting hit with bad karma, and of course, Alice has a cat sitting on her lap. Maybe somebody else owns a lap cat, because the fact that that came out. Then we have 6 of Hedgehogs. Okay. So you're tired of dealing with non-reciprocal relationships. So this is the end of non-reciprocal relationships, Temperance. So you're gaining more balance, more stability. We have the sun and the moon here, you know, so this could be like viewed as like a soul connection, you know, balancing light and dark energies. Also at the start of this reading, you know, I did say how my cat breed is linked with the spirit realm. They are viewed to be like between the realms. So that too is like balance. Ooh. Judgment. So somebody's under karmic judgment. 9 of Wands. So this is like a lot of 9 of Flowers in this deck. A lot of burdens. 9 of Teacups. Okay, so that is like an emotional abundance. Somebody... Ooh, okay. Oh, and Strength. So Leo energy. I just mentioned Leo as well. So something may happen around Leo season. Somebody may be a Leo that you're dealing with. And we mentioned cats a lot. So a lot of cat energy in this. Maybe you're also stepping into like a black cat energy where you're, you know, being more mysterious. Maybe there's like an air of mystery around this connection, but it does look like you're trying to gain more balance, reciprocity, staying strong. There's, you know, karmic judgments at play here. You want to have like an emotionally fulfilled relationship. You may be doing more like self-love practices and stuff like that to try to boost your, your own, to come into balance on your own as well. Okay, 8 of Teacups. And 5 of Teacups. Okay, so you may have decided to walk away from somebody, and there may also be some sort of like crying over spilled milk or self-blame energy around this. Maybe, you know, somebody that you may be blaming yourself for why a connection didn't work out, or someone you're dealing with is blaming themselves. So there is some sort of like grieving, crying over spilled milk type of situation. Somebody may be like blaming themselves here. So also though, this could be part of their karmic judgment. Maybe this person is getting hit with a lot of bad luck right now and stuff like that because they realize that it is from how they treated you. Take that how it resonates. It also could go the other way. If you need to flip the energy, just go ahead. And we're going to pull some archetypes to see what else comes out. Oh, yeah. Okay, well, we had the womb and the ring pop up to me. So somebody may be actually thinking about committing to you and having a family with you. So take this where this resonates. Maybe you already are in a committed relationship with somebody too. So that too, and you may have kids with somebody. So it may be how this person is feeling towards you. Maybe they want to commit to you and make kids with you, or you're already in a commitment with somebody and you already own kids. Either way, you know, this could also be why you decided to walk away from a connection. You know, maybe your kids didn't like this person, or, you know, you're in an energy of just putting your children first. All right. But also the ring is a, you know, it is a symbol, obviously, of like infinite love, infinity, which also is soul contract, committed energy. You may be in a marriage contract. And the womb is, oh, also there is a pearl in the center here. This is June. June's birthstone is a pearl. So that could be symbolic to somebody. Okay, so somebody may be really considering like marriage and a family with you. Oh, but then we also cut open to Venom. So there may be some sort of, you know, toxicity around this connection. Somebody may have been in a toxic energy when you met them, is what I am getting. So, you know, if there was still like a lot of heartbreak and things that they were getting out of when you met, they may have just been in a very toxic energy, or, you know, they may have viewed certain aspects of you to be toxic. But let's pull some inner child oracles to see what comes out here. Number 10, disappointment is not the end. There is hope even in the darkest of nights. So this is an energy of somebody is disappointed. You know, like I said, they may be doing a self-blame, self-doubt type of situation where, you know, crying over spilled milk, but it does say, you know, do not let go of hope, you know, so keep hope alive. Also, this is like star energy, so there may be some sort of like, you know, wishing upon a star, you know, wish come true that you've been planning. The star is also Aquarius energy, so Aquarius could be significant in a connection. I'm going to pull a Britney Spears oracle, so let's see what comes out. Ooh, the Siren. So there is some sort of toxic energy. You may be viewed as a siren, or you view this person as a siren. There's some sort of forbidden fruit, temptation surrounding a connection. So it could be a toxic situation. Again, though, she's covered in, you know, diamonds. So diamonds, rings, you know, there's a forbidden element here with some toxicity. So we've now got double confirmation on that. You may be somebody who is very alluring, and maybe you like mermaids. You may sing, you know, those could be. Also, I've been listening to a song called Siren Sounds, which is by Tate McRae. So if you haven't heard that song, you know, maybe that song is something that you've been hearing a lot. That could be a message or sign for somebody. But I'm going to pull some zodiac charms and initial charms to give you further confirmation that may be your message. This can give you sun, moon, or rising signs, or a time period where something may shift in your connection. We have Leo and we have Aquarius. So those signs have come out on multiple occasions now. We have Sagittarius, Gemini, Taurus, the letter G, and the letter N. Bye. I hope this helped.